I'll just give it a few, as always, before we get going. Bloody, there's one already. A Rhodian Sword. A Tuesday's usually quiet for you or something then. But yes, I am back again already. At the end of the last video I said that I will do another one once I reach Colonia space while I'm there, so here I am. Tell us about the... Well, that is what this is going to be about. So yes, Colonia engineers. I've got two of them. I still need to get the other two. Those two are not going to be very easy. It's this or the one show with them. Fucking hell. Does television get any worse than the one show? Well, apart from the repair shop. If you've ever seen that, I have never seen television that is so cheap and nasty and makes me want to fucking punch every fucker who's involved with it. The repair shop. Oh, fuck off. Pro skills. If you've never heard of the one show, consider yourself very fortunate indeed. Right, anyway, well, there's three of us here, so that's more than usual, I think. So yeah, let's load the game. I'll be in the private session now because there are going to be other players around here. So yeah. And here we are. So I am in Giles Station, which is in the Doriso system. And well, let's bring up the galaxy map and you can see exactly where I am. Now I've got it set so it's just showing me the populated systems. Otherwise I think it's okay. It's not quite as bad as I thought, but it's still bad enough. So the engineers around here, there are 4 of them. I've already unlocked 2. Let's bring the engineer screen up by distance. So the first one I actually did was old Petra Olmanova. She wants progenitor cells before she'll do any work for you. That's fucking easy. I did that in one go. And I've pinned the armour blueprint with her. So that way, old, what's the name, the engineer who's down in the Cuck system, Celine Jean, I've got the whole reinforcements bookmarked with her. Originally I did have armour bookmarked, but or pinned I should say. But I changed it to whole reinforcements so that then I could get the armour done by by this one. So that was easy, and believe me, getting from grade 1 to grade 5 access is ludicrously easy. It's fucking effortless, so you really don't need to worry about that. So then the next one is in the tier system, old Marcia Hicks. And okay, again, easy. She just wants 10 units of osmium, which you have to mine. Again, no problem. But none of her, mods and that really interested me. So I ended up pinning, it says miscellaneous lightweight. This is actually the one for collector limpets. But really only one of my ships uses collector limpets, but she just doesn't do anything else worth bothering with. I mean, she'll do fuel scoops up to grade 4, I think maybe grade 5, but why would you mod your fuel scoop? The only thing you can add to it is shields. Well, how many enemy ships are attacking you, even if it's PvP, let alone like PvE? How many of those target your fucking fuel scoop? It's not an important part of the ship, so yeah, shielding your fuel scoops I think is utterly fucking pointless. So anyway, that's those two done. Now the other two, first one here is old Etienne Dawn here. And to unlock him, I have to deliver 25 occupied escape pods. Finding 25 of them is going to take a while, I think. And then the last one is old Mel Brandon here. Now this one, I've discovered him, but I haven't got the invite. Now I know what you have to do. I even know where he is. He's in the Lushtain system, or lunchtime system as I keep calling it. But yeah, something obviously I haven't done, because it says I need to get the invite from Colonia Council. Well, I'm already allied with Colonia Council, so it's obviously not as simple as just, you know, being allied with them. But I don't know what it is. So for this video I will be searching for occupied escape pods, and also trying to find out what the fuck I have to do to actually get the invite to old Mel Brandon. Right. Any chance of a Renegade 3 review? Well, I haven't done the second one yet. The second one's on the list. I do draw the line at Renegade 3, though I very much doubt I will be doing a review of that. Now, something I haven't done for a little while is show the stats, but before I do that, so my travels around the inner Scutum Centaurus arm has yielded 86 discoveries. It would be more, but I have found out that the populated systems around Colonia work in much the same way as the populated systems, you know, around Sol and what have you. Because this terraformable ammonia planet is in Tenjin. Yeah. Well, I've been there, and it didn't register as a discovery. I know there was a glitch about ammonia planets not being added. That has supposedly been fixed. I say supposedly, there are so many things that are supposed to have been fixed, and yet they clearly haven't been. But yeah, so as far as terrestrial planets go, that one and this rocky planet with no atmosphere, which is terraformable, they're the only two I haven't been to yet. But you'll see a lot of them have the reported location of Il Peru, blah blah blah, which means they're all going to be quite close to where I am, so I can do them pretty much any time. With gas giants, the class 2 green gas giant is the only one I haven't found. And with stars, I've found most types, none of these non-sequence ones though. But there are plenty of variants that I still need to go and take a look at. White dwarf stars are still fucked up. DQ, DOV, I think DBZ, and I think DBV are not being added. So realistically, DAV is the only one that's left that I can add here. Fuck knows why. I think it has something to do with the fact that when you find them on the system map, or the galaxy map, they come up as DC white dwarf stars. And yeah, it's like it's trying to add a DC white dwarf star, which according to the codex doesn't exist. More great programming from Frontier Developments there. Just quickly mention the xenological, yeah, that's it, those two. That took a really long time to find. And then with the geological, biological, I haven't found any geysers yet, but Oh, what a surprise, EL Pro again, so yeah, I'll find that no problem. The rest is just the different variants. This last Lagrange cloud, I wouldn't mind actually checking that out. There may even be one of those proto Lagrange clouds in Colonia itself. There are something like 7 notable stellar phenomena signals in Colonia, so yeah, there's quite a lot floating around there. Then with the organic structures, so I haven't found the lattice mineral spheres. Oh, what a surprise where that is. I haven't found the sinuous tubers yet, and I think I'm quite a distance from them. 12,200, so yeah, that's not a priority at the moment. No, bollocks. There are a couple of anemone variants I haven't found, and then the umbrella mollusks. These are the largest of the mollusk type that I've found so far. Shock horror where that is. This one they found in Colonia, but yeah, there's also some in Asura. So yeah, 86 so far, and that was just getting here. So I don't know if I'll find everything in this region, but I'll have a fucking good go at it before I head back. Now my stats have changed a fair bit since last time, so current assets are at 9.8 billion. But it's the exploration stats that have really gone up as a result of this particular trip. So systems visited is at 18,600, profits from exploration is at 1.8 billion, only 49,000 level 2 scans, 362,000 level 3s, efficiency bonus 1,285, so that is effectively how many planets I've mapped, because I've never failed to get the efficiency bonus. And the highest payout for one system, 17,474,653. I'll even show you what that system is. Height to space distance is not bad, 727,690. 31,476 hyperspace jumps. So that system that paid 17 million is this one here. So Greer Hyper YG-A C15-33, which is way back down here. It's about 6,000 or something light years, 6,221. And the reason this one pays so much, I mean, it doesn't look like there are a lot of planets here, but well, firstly, okay, it's fucking up. It's saying first discovered by me. It wasn't. It was first discovered by someone called Kenny Jackett. But they are all first mapped by me. Anyway, so there's one water world here and another one here. Those two are also terraformable. And then down here, another 2 water worlds there and another 2 there. So there are 6 water worlds, 4 of which can be terraformed. And then on top of that, there's an Earth-like as well. So if you scan all the planets and map them all, you'll get 17.3 million. I got 17.4 because I got the bonuses for being the first to map everything there. Escape pods from a megaship or installation. Well, that will probably be the easiest way of doing it, but I've never done that before. Never taken escape pods from a megaship. So to begin with, although it's very slow and boring, I'm going to be looking around for the unidentified signal sources. Didn't realise that this stream was going on. Need to nip out and get beer. Well, these streams so bad you need alcohol to get through them. Anyway, well, let's actually do something then. So, well, let's go back to Lukozer. Like I say, I know he's in this system somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm going to assume he's on one of these three. But yeah, we'll go here and see if we can find anything to give me a hint as to what to do to actually get the invite from him. But yeah, going back to the megaships, the only thing I've ever done with megaships is hack the comms panels and that and get the data from them.
Ship uncoupled. Exit station quickly and safely.
I mean, to give you an idea of how much you know you get from exploration now, just this trip from you know, the populated zone to Colonia, I made about 475 million, which is fucking ridiculous.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now what we do when we get here, I'll go to the nav beacon, scan that, and then I'll have all of the unidentified signal sources, you know, actually telling me what they are. Mind you, there probably won't be very many here. Now I know it has something to do with a faction called the Nameless. And it could be as simple as handing in enough bounties against them. And I know once you've got the invite, you then have to hand in bounty vouchers again before he will do any modding for you, which is fair enough. Also quite easy, especially if you've flown out here in an Imperial cutter. Alright, let's see what we have. Let's get the nav beacon scanned. It is like a fucking sweatbox in here. I've got to open a window. Alright, that's that done. Scan him. Can't be wanted. As I keep saying, never turn down the opportunity to, you can't, to blow up Type 9. Type 7 will do. Can't just have you wanted. You fuck. Catch up. Don't let him go. Wow, he's only harmless as well. But he is wanted. Okay, that's quite handy. I'm also about to fly right past the fucker. Ah, he's fucking running. But he's not going to get very far though. There we go. Right, what's he dropped? Chemical distillery is no good to me, but chemical manipulators I need. I'll have some of them. This is as bad as that other video I did where I spent the whole time scooping up materials. So with the old collecting escape pods from mega ships, what do I need on my ship to be able to do that? I assume I need hatchbreaker limpets. Mechanical components I need as well. Looks like this fucker dropped quite a few bits that I could do with. Well, I say I could do with them, and I've got 187 of them, so it's not like I'm desperately low. Conductive polymers I could certainly do with as well, and conductive ceramics. So yeah, he did drop quite a bit that I wanted.
Scan detected.
Okay, Grendel Khan, I'll have a look at you after I've picked this lot up. Looks like he's only in a Cobra. My children will go hungry tonight. Your children are about to be fucking orphaned. Conductive ceramics, right, very close to them. Oh, fuck it, I didn't want to do that. That makes scooping them really awkward. There you go.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh, okay, Grendel Khan is in an Imperial Clipper. Even better, he might drop some decent stuff. Because it would have if I can actually catch him up. Oh, he's in a wing as well. That's okay. That'll get him closer in range. I'll do.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
It's been a little while since I did any combat, so yeah, I am a bit on the rusty side. Missed. And he's flown straight into me, you fucking prick.
Target destroyed.
I'll have a look what he's dropped in a sec. Let's see, this is wingman, an adder. Fucking yeah. What's he saying impossible? What's impossible? What, a
Target destroyed.
an Imperial cutter being able to destroy an adder? That's impossible, is it? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I only came here to scan the nav beacon. I think most of this is shit that I've already... Oh no, salvaged alloys I could do with. Well, I'm not maxed on them. Let's just put it that way. Alright, well anyway.
Retracted.
Right, nav beacon scanned, so let's just fuck off and see what's in and around here.
Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, I have to say I'm getting to really hate using this thing purely because of that fucking horrendous glitch that's in it. I've also just realised I didn't need to use it anyway. They'll all be in the panel here. Right, so... That distress call, that's a different icon. That suggests that's permanently there. That just completely blank. That's useful. Right, well after all that there's not really a lot here, but I'm interested in that distress call. So let's go and have a look at it. That's how you inject interest in exploration, make it pay out pots of money, not add enjoyable gameplay. Yeah, that's right. Windows open queue to 2-stroke toss pots. There's actually worse round here now. There's fuckers over the road from me who basically turn cars into cuntmobiles, and they keep fitting these cars or poncing about with the engine so that when you take your foot off the accelerator the thing keeps misfiring or backfiring. And yeah, let's just say I fucking hate it. In fact, this looks like, yeah, it's right close to the docking station here. Now I have a feeling I'm going to need to stay in combat mode because this distress call, there may be a bit more to it, which is why it's there permanently. Well, at least it looks like it's there permanently. That's not, you know, a regular icon for it. Right. That's one big old fucking cargo pod, so it's a mega ship. It looks like there's a load of canisters around. Is there anything here that I need? There are materials as well. Well, I suppose I may as well get what I can.
Cargo scoop deployed.
What I'm hoping is that if I hang around here for a long time, whoever it was who attacked this ship will come along, try and attack me, and then we can take those fuckers out. I've had that happen before. Well, there's not a huge amount of materials here that I can use, but at least there are some. No, I kept thinking, I just realised, yeah, if I use the... Yeah, megaships to get occupied escape pods, that's one of the things you can do with them that doesn't get you a wanted status, isn't it? Or is it? Someone let us know, because I haven't got a fucking clue. But either way, looks like I am going to need a hatchbreak Olympic controller. Let's just have a look and see if I can I even interrogate the ship with the data link scanner? No. Is it because I'm in the wrong mode? No. Okay, right, let's try it now. No. So it looks like all this is somewhere to grab a load of canisters and materials. Okay, right, I can hand that in here. What else have we got here? Well, I'll tell you what, let's land, see if I can pick up a hatchbreaker Olympic controller here. Because I need one. Oh, fucking hell. Landing in these things is a pain in the arse at the best of times, but now I'm right in the shadow of the planet, so I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing very well. Great. Just gets better.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
If there isn't one here, then I know where to go to pick one up. T. Howard is on. I haven't got a clue who T. Howard is. He must have been using a different name when I added him. But yeah, I have no idea who it is. Even using night vision doesn't really help. Okay, now it does.
Uniform Kilo. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Set down on landing pad 10.
I'm allied with this lot because this was where I sold all my exploration data. I didn't actually land at Colonia, I came straight here.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright. See what we can do.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown.
I think I've got some of this to sell. I have, but I'm not in range for most of it. But there you go, see, Tenjin system scanned, and there you go, Tenjin 4, that was the terraformable ammonia world. No, still $750,000. It'll do. We'll also hand in the bounties. Right, let's take a look and see if they have the hatch breaker limpet. Yes, they do. Okay, well, looks like 3D is the best I'm going to get. Would prefer a 3A. Oh well. Alright, so we'll buy that, store the what was it? I can't fucking remember. Cargo rack, that's it. Right, so we'll fuck it, might as well put the hatch breaker limpet on that one. Because yeah, that would be the FSD interdictor, but I didn't bring that with me. I left that back in the populated zone. Now there is there's a cargo ship here. Let me just check. Right, can anyone tell me if megaship hatch braking is not illegal in distress signals, I should add. Okay. But I couldn't see any mention of being able to target any part of that megaship. I have no idea what this fucking thing is. It's just blank. It doesn't tell me anything at all. I suppose there's one way to find out. Let's go and have a look. Oh yeah, it would help if I actually bought me fucking limpets, wouldn't it? The number of times I've done that. I might as well sort out the integrity as well. Right, well, I don't know how many I'm going to need, so let's grab 30. Right, off we go.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to leave.
Fuck yeah, I've got to wait till I'm out of mass lock from here as well. The rings.
You are clear of the station. Flight control out.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So anyone been out around here, around this system? Anyone got any ideas as to what is at that empty signal? Well, it looks like it's close to a planet. It better not be a... No, it doesn't look like it's a surface signal. I think you can silent run during the hatch break only to avoid illegal scan. Well, I always have to do silent running when I'm hacking into data, data transmissions and getting the the encoded materials from them. Well, I say that's the only thing I've ever done with megaships. So. Well, this is all going to be pretty much sort of educated guesswork, and that's it. That is, of course, going on the assumption that I can even find a megaship. Well, whatever this is, it looks like it might be within the rings. No, it's not. Well, that's okay. Or is it? Oh yeah, okay. I think it is. Oh no, it's just outside. What the fucking hell is this? It looks fucking weird having the roundel there, but it's not actually saying anything. No, my luck, the game will fucking crash here or something. Ah, it's an unauthorised structure. Comms installation. Can I do anything with this? Can't scan it yet. Picking up some signals. There's a hauler. Maybe I have to have here we go. Because I didn't do that with the megaship, so I bet you I could have used that megaship. I forgot to actually, here we go. I'm not close enough yet to be able to... Now surely this is illegal what I'm doing here, so I'm going to have to engage silent running while using the hatch breaker. But I've got to find a hackable maintenance hatch. There we go. Whereabouts is it? Over here. It's not on this part. Now, do I have to do what I did in which is scan it first? Looks like it. That is not come up as a illegal act. Ah, it's recon. And I haven't got the recon fucking I haven't got a recon Olympic controller. So have I got to get one of them and all? I think finding a recon Olympic controller out here is going to be a bit of a tall order. Right, anyone in chat helping us out here with this? The distress signal seems to be put in deliberately so that you can unlock the engineer that wants escape pods, no other reason. We would certainly explain it. It's not in the same system, but shall I just see if I can use the hatch breaker on it? No, see, the hatch breaker option is yeah, it's showing as and that's going to be the same as the same on the what do you call it? It'll be the same on the mega ship as well, wouldn't it? So I need a recon Olympic controller. Right, I'm going to have to cheat a bit here. Let's go on to let's have a look on Inara and see where the nearest one is. Right, Inara. Sounds like a load of ships have just come in. Right, find nearest, and I want recon Olympic. Oh fucking hell, who's that? Looks like a load of friendlies or have just shown up. They may not be so friendly if I carry on here. Anyway, let's knock off. I'm all over the fucking place here. Here we are. Right, optional internal recon Olympic controller. I don't need a major one. You know, a 1 will do the job. Let's look for a 3. Oh fuck me. Okay, they sell it in this system. Alright, let's go back to that docking station then, because they sell it in Moore's Charm. Right, so I'll keep the hatch breaker ones because I have a feeling I am going to need them. But we do also now know that they also sell the recon ones, so if I have them both, that should definitely be enough.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Well, a bit of a long-winded way of doing it, but at least we now know. Right, what else have we got here? Do not have any experience hacking either, I'm also guessing. Yeah, but then, you know, well, put it this way, by the end of this, we should all know how to do it. Right, what I think I'll do, I'll go back to that distress signal, not least because it's right on the doorstep of this docking station anyway. So we'll go there, and hopefully the fact that it's a distress signal means that hacking the escape or the hatchways means I will, well, won't become wanted as a result of doing that. That's the theory anyway. I suppose it was a bit much to ask that this planet's, you know, a day on, or in the rings of this planet are pretty fast and it's coming out of the shadows. Actually, it looks like it is. It's not completely out of them, but it's, well, it was right in the fucking heart of it. And now it's right on the edge. That's more than handy. Knew I should have tried doing the basic scan of him a bit sooner than that.
Lima, Uniform Kilo. Welcome to this independent station, Commander. Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Landing permitted. Set down on landing pad 02.
Landing gear deployed.
Right. I didn't do anything, so I've got nothing to hand in.
Dispatching ground crew.
That won't stay empty for long. Right, optional internals. Right, what do I take out temporarily to fit this thing in? I might as well take out the AFM. Don't need that while I'm here. Right, store that. And put in recon limpets. Class 3, that'll do. Yeah, right. Right, now. Sign a fucking... there we go, so Recon and Hatchbreaker limpets are on the same firing group. I'll grab a few more limpets. I just have this feeling that 30 isn't enough. So I need 25 of those. If we go on the assumption that only one is going to come out, let's go 50 then, in case I need to use one Recon and one Hatchbreaker per hatch. Right, distress call selected. Let's try that again. I've been watching you figure it all out for us since Premium Beta. Okay, I didn't realise I'd I'd been showing anyone too much. I wasn't actually in the Premium Beta, but I'm assuming you were. I came along in Beta 1 when it was only 50 quid. I thought, no, I'm not going to spend the was it 100 or was it no, it was 200 for to get in at Alpha, and then 100 for the Premium Beta, and then I came in at the 50 quid mark. But I got it about 2 or 3 days before Beta 1 actually started, so oh, fuck it, I can't take the easy fucking way, no. Oh, let's just fly through the fucking rings. This is going to be good, trying to do this in a fucking cutler, isn't it? I bought it a couple of days before the Beta 1 started, so for 2 days all I could do was the training missions.
All clear. Have a safe trip, Commander.
And yeah, I still bought the lifetime expansion thing as well. And thankfully it was only 35 quid then. Right, here we go.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So first thing I need to remember is to actually have the hard points deployed. So I'm going to take the chance. I won't run silent running at any time. I'm going to go on the assumption that because it's a distress call, I can open the hatches without any sort of repercussions. Well, either that or I'm going to have to soon pay whoa. I'm soon going to have to pay a shitload for a new cutter. Right, so scan that. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Where's fighter bays, hackable comm arrays? can't see any hatches yet. Mind you, it could be because I'm in the wrong place. The thing is, I have no idea where the hatch is going to be. Or even if it has one. Fighter bay. I mean, surely that is not going to be, you know, anything I can use. Ah, escape hatch 3, here we are. It's on the other side, isn't it? A bit too close for comfort, I think. Here we go. Right, so scan that. Still okay. Limpet docking point. What limpet though? Hatch breaker. Alright, okay.
Hatch breaker limpet engaged.
See what comes out.
Target cargo dropped.
Alright, what have we got? Occupied escape pods, a whole fucking slew of them. That's what we want.
Cargo scope deployed.
Try not to smash any of them as I try and scoop them up. One. This could take a while. But the first person to say I should have got collector limpets. If you can't fucking manually scoop stuff up, it's almost as bad as using fucking docking computers to launch. So, suddenly this engineer doesn't strike me as being the most difficult one to get. So that's 3. So I got 6 out of this. Well, that's not bad. Now, I could be really fucking annoying and also grab all of the materials that I need around here, but no, I'm not going to do that, because I would if I wasn't on the, you know, streaming this, but it will be fucking boring. Well, that's not bad. Is that it? Yes, there's only that. No, there's another escape hatch here. Escape hatch 3. Where the fuck is it? Hang on, that's not the one I've just done, is it? Well, I guess one way to find out. It's letting me launch a
Programming limpet drone.
it's letting me launch one, so
Limpet engaged.
well, that'll be fucking handy. Fucking yes. Alright. Okay. Alright, so how many of these has he spat out as? 1, 2, 3, 4. One damaged. So I'm not going to bother with a damaged one. Well, this one really hasn't come out very far. Can I pick it up though? That's just... No, I can't. You fucking cunt. Okay, where are all these others? I've just fucking nudged one. Alright, let's... I've got myself sort of stuck a bit here. Let's move out a bit further. There we go, right. Well, should have no problems picking you up. Right, there's one. Don't tell me he's actually, it's still embedded in the graphic. It looks like it is. Well, that's a fucking joke. Alright, what about this one? Oh, this must be one that I nudged. He's, yeah, okay. That one, I can see it, but I don't think I'm getting close enough. My ship's too big. Yeah. The only way, actually, let's see if I can do this. There we go. Nudge it away from there. Now let's try and pick it up without destroying it. There we go. I'll do that with that last one. Whoa! Oh, a bit close. Right, that last one's over here. Ah, you fucker. I can see it, but I don't think I can get close enough to nudge it. No, I think this is as close as I'm... Yeah, I can't get any closer than this. Alright. Can't do that. Can't get those two. I'm flying this like a real fucking expert, aren't I? Right. Is there another one? Escape hatch 3 again. Does that mean I can... Oh, it's saying it's already been hacked. Does that mean I can't use it again? Let's try. See what happens. Well, it's launched. And it's launched another load. Okay, well, if I can just keep targeting the same one over and over again without having to switch instances, yeah, I'll definitely fucking have some of that. Pull away before I accidentally nudge them all. How many have I got? Okay, I got one damaged one. Get rid of you, pal. Jettison it. So I've got 8. It's probably not the most interesting thing to watch, but nevertheless, I'm quite chuffed to have actually got this working. It looks like there's a fair few of them out around here. There's one that's 250 metres away. Oh, it's that one that's stuck in there. Okay. Right, I'll start scooping this lot up. The thing is, this people in these occupied escape pods probably thinking they're all being rescued. I'm about to fucking I'm about to send them off to a fucking slaver, or at least he's involved in human trafficking. So yeah, he's a slaver. So I've got 12. So with this one I'm over halfway already. I thought this was going to be a real fucking ball ache to try and get all this. It turns out it's a fucking piece of piss. The other thing is, I'm one of the very few people who actually hands in stuff at the search and rescue section in docking stations. I haven't quite got to 1 million yet. I'm quite keen to, you know, have handed in 1 million credits worth of stuff, and I don't think it's going to give me the chance. Now, okay, I think these are the 2 that are stuck in there. Yes. Okay. Let's just see again. It keeps coming up that so it's as if there's no limit. I can just keep on using it over and over and over again. Right, let's see what we got in the old chat here. Back to I was going to go down the pub and watch Liverpool get schooled by Barcelona. Watching this is far more interesting. I think that says a lot more about how interesting football is. Premium beta was only about 3 weeks, if I recall, not quite worth the money. That's the understatement of the fucking decade, I think, that. Alright, oh, I've got quite a lot of damaged ones there. These ones didn't look like they got jettisoned very far. What's... okay, damaged. That's unoccupied. Can't target that. That might be one of my limpets. That's... yeah, I think it is. Okay. Occupied. Right. So we've got 16 of them. That's a damaged one. That's no good to me. that is, yeah, okay, that's one that's stuck there, that's no good. What about that? That's another one. And so is that. Fucking hell. There's a lot of them getting stuck there. I'm tempted to renew the incidents, but I'm not going to. Right.
Programming linted drone.
This time I'll keep an eye on where they're actually getting, you know, where they're going to end up going once they've been jettisoned.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged. Target cargo dropped.
Look like that fired quite a few. It's occupied, that one's damaged, that's no good. I'll take the occupied one. Damaged one, that's a damaged one. It's occupied, that one's a lot closer, it's occupied. Grab you. Occupied there. Smashed into one. I think it was one of the damaged ones though. Fucking hope it was anyway. Mind you, even if it wasn't, I mean, I can just free a load more. Come on. How many more are there? Well, there's one more occupied, but that's that one that's embedded, isn't it? Into, yeah, so I can't do anything with that. Right. Escape hatch 3. I only need 4 more. Ah. I can't. Oh no, I clicked on the wrong thing, that's why. I was going to say, it wouldn't let me... hang on, there, escape hatch 3. That must be it then, there's no more left. It would be. I've got 21 of the 25 I need. Right, well, because I'm lazy, time to restart the instance. Okay. There we go. Nice new, I mean, I've got to go through all the rigmarole of scanning it and everything first, haven't I? Get in range before I can I think it's okay, I thought it was 200, it's 300 by the looks of it. Right, where are you? There you are. And
Incoming
Break a little bit, away you go.
Patch breaker limpet engaged. Target cargo dropped.
Well, you certainly got a few out there. That one's damaged. That one's occupied though.
Cargo scoop deployed.
So I've got 22. Right, once I got the 25, we'll go back to the docking station here to get my ship back in order. Then we'll head to the engineer. $24. There we go. There is one more occupied escape pod out here, but well, he's going to have to be stuck, because there we go. That's 25. Yep. Okay.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Time to piss off. All you others who are in there, tough.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Quite handy having that distress signal right on my doorstep there. In amongst a load of these asteroids.
Lima, Uniform Kilo. Greetings, Commander. Please approach the station at a safe speed and be mindful of other pilots in the area. Landing permitted. Set down on landing pad 10. Back, which are the ones I prefer.
Landing gear deployed.
That's one way of stopping. let's catch up with the chat here.
Contact.
Don't press the boost when you're navigating those asteroids. Yeah, it's a pretty dickish thing to do, isn't it? Eh? There we go. Escape hatch, there we go. Collectors could have been handy. Yeah, but I mean, collectors is, you know, they're alright for mining. Everything else I don't really need them. Cutter is a bit big for this. Yes, I think so. Bugger intended. Is that what the escape pods that were stuck inside the graphic? I think that's a... Well, it's not a bug, it's just a fuck up because it's rendered them within the player. If it benefits the player, it's a bug, and it will be immediately fixed if anyone brings it up with FD. Yeah. Oh, for a collector controller. Yeah. They're going to get turned into spam in a can. Well, that's if they're lucky. I say I'm about to send them all to well, human traffickers, shall we say. I suppose it's feasible an escape hatch refills with more personnel. Yeah, actually, I'm glad it did that, and it does make sense. I mean, a ship that size, and there were only 6 escape pods, it seems unlikely. They're probably all lined up inside. There's a nice man out there who's going to save us all. Yeah, and then they find out it's me. Yeah, yeah, exactly, if only they knew. I usually shoot them up. Does that make me evil? Well, I suppose they'd be handy for target practice. I mean, if you can shoot them with fixed weapons, I'd say your aim is pretty good. Alright, so let's get a shot of these bits that I don't need anymore then. So I don't need the Recon Olympic controller. I'll stick my AFM back on there. And we don't need the hatch breaker controller. And I'll, for what it's worth, put my cargo rack back on. Get rid of the limpets that I no longer need. You notice when you sell limpets, it never actually pays you the amount it says it would. What else did I need to do here? Nothing, I don't think. I'll just sort that out. Right, let's just get the module power set out. I don't think I have to change very much. Just that AFM unit, yeah, there. Move that down to 4. 5 groups I think will already be sorted because, yeah, they're already done. Inventory, yeah, 25 occupied escape pods. Okay, I know he's in the loss system, but I can never remember where it is. It's there. 32, so I can get there in one jump. That's where he is. Let's just check. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same setup as the other two that I found out here. Those large planetary bases with all the landing pads around it in a circle. That's what the 2 others were at. I'm pretty sure that's what they're all going to be at around here. But it does mean you can do more there. You don't just... it's not just the engineer. But I think you have to log out and log back in again to get access to all of the station... what do you call them? The station's services. Just for a change, he's on the other side of over here. We'll fly through the rings again. I have to say, mining in this ship was not much fun. It's a good job I had the mining lasers on the underside, class 2 hard points.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Safe travels, Commander.
Now that we're through. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, what else we got here? Nothing. I really wish I'd brought a Class 8 fuel scoop.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, isn't this fun? Looks like I took too long to slow down, or waited until it was too late. Got away with it. Right, so what are the odds on it being on the opposite side of the planet to the side I'm approaching? That's what usually happens. Well, it's not right on the other side anyway, so there is that. So after doing that, I think I may have to make an adjustment to my data harvesting ship, which is me Python,
Flight engaged.
and have that set up with Hatchbreak Olympus as well, and just make that my mega ship hacking vessel in general, not just data hacking. Yeah, it is another one of the large circular bases, so they must all be like that. Right on the other side, as always.
Lima Uniform Kilo. Submit a request before docking and enjoy your visit, Commander. Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 16.
So he scanned me, seen that I've got a load of occupied escape pods, and instead of thinking, oh, this pilot has rescued a load of people, no, he's thinking, this cunt's come here with a load more slaves for that fucker who works here. I think I come in a bit too fast. And then fucking buggered it up again. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Contact. Dispatching ground crew.
Right, so we'll donate those 25. Boss, done. Right. Now you can't really do anything to me life support because I've already got it up to grade 4. So what I usually do, he doesn't do grade 4 on anything else. What a cunt. Okay, right, what we'll do, in the hangar, we'll check out the outfitting there. If I can temporarily replace my life support system with, well, anyone, I'll do that, mod it, and then get rid of it, put the old one back in, and then get it to mod that up to grade 5. Life support, he hasn't got any. What a fucking... What does he do here? Hang on, alright, let's have a look. Power plants and power distributors up to grade 3. Okay, well we're going to have to do this the Ponzi way then. Right. Well, he hasn't got any power. He has got power distributors. Okay, right, so browse shop. Well, it will let me fit a class 1, so alright, let's put that on. Store the old one. Right, engineer's workshop, power distributor. Right, how much of my... Okay, it'll do that one. So you can see up the top here, the access. So the text doesn't change, but you just follow the... So there we go, so we now have grade 2. So we're now at grade 3. grade 4, can't really do much more to this, so let's no, hang on, no, not optional. Core internal, power distributor, get rid of the one we have, put that one in, exchange. Alright. And we'll start again. So I have grade 4 access, so this is going to take a bit longer to fucking hell, that's not doing hardly anything. Oh, I've got an idea. I'm already at grade 4. See if we can do anything more to my oh, fucking hell, right. Barely worth doing. But I can still do one more. Now, let me do one more. Yeah. All those bullshit god rolls that people keep wanting. There we are. Right, so now I can do grade 5. This probably isn't going to make a hell of a lot of difference to the jump range of my ship, but this is what I was after, was the ability to get grade 5 miscellaneous lightweight done on my life support. So that's that one bookmarked. And we are at grade 5 access with him, so let's go back to outfitting and stop clicking on the fucking optional internal. Right, power distributor, put my decent one back on, and sell that shitty one. So there we are. So that is now bookmarked, but if I launch, that bookmark will be lost. So we have to refresh the fucking instance. So now we continue, go back into the game. So recheck with the engineers, and the bookmark is still there. So we've got grade 5 access with him, and I now have the lightweight life support system bookmarked with him. So that just leaves old Mel Brandon down here. If you've claimed enough bounties against the Nameless, we can do business. So it looks like I've got to get bounties from the Nameless. Let's have a look. What's any plans for a purpose to the squadron other than being in a list, in particular LCNTS? No, so the whole point of the squadron is just there so that if people are fed up with being asked to join a squadron, then they join my one, so no one will ask them because they're already in a squadron, but this squadron does absolutely fuck all. By the way, I was disappointed to find the Super Cruise Assist was not available at Sagittarius A. So is that docking station actually in Sagittarius A Star itself? I thought it was close to it. I didn't know it was actually in the system itself there. He doesn't look creepy at all. I mean, Yeah, I mean, there's a face you can really trust, eh? Fucking hell. It's as if they decided, right, we've got to make someone look truly repugnant. And they did. And remember, of course, he wants slaves. So yeah, he's a real piece of work. This one. That's what I say. He prefers to work with robots to maintain his seclusion. I don't think he has to do too much to stay secluded. No one would go anywhere near the cunt. So I think that, yeah, is everything here. I can't hand in any data here. So it is now just all about getting those bounties from the Nameless. Let's take a look and see. Station a couple of light years from Sagittarius A. Well, I mean, there are so many systems around there. I haven't got a clue what system it is in, but right, and Inara isn't loading. Now it is. The thing I really hate about Inara is the fact that it is so unreliable. There are so many times when it just does not load at all. Right, so Nameless. It's found commanders and it's found ships, but no mention of. Does that mean I've got to put the Nameless? Yes, right. Minor faction has found the Nameless. Where are they? They're present in one star system, and that star system is Carcosa. Not been there, but let's take a look. Because I have to take a look. Not that far away. One jump. Okay. Let's see what's there.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released, clear for ascent.
Frameshift drive
Just
charging.
hyperspace straight from the surface.
Four, three, two,
Oh fuck, I hope there aren't too many really distant places, otherwise the FSS is going to fuck up again. Here we go. .28 to scan. Right, well, talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this rather boring shite.
fuel scooping complete.
I hate the way now that it centralises itself back on the the main planet, and I can't tell if that is deliberate or not, because it did that for a while during the beta, and then just suddenly stops doing it. Alright, well, the other gas giant isn't anywhere around here. Metal rich planet. I might take a look at that. Let's just clear this, all these fucking right, so there's no other planets in around here. Clear these asteroid clusters as well. Right, that's it for asteroid clusters anyway. And that looks like that's it for signals around there. This must be it for this system then, just these moons.
System scan complete.
So there's conflict zones here, which could be handy, but he wants, oh hang on, no it won't be handy, because he wants what do you call them? He wants bounties, doesn't he? He doesn't want combat bonds. Any volcanism we're talking about? No point going to either of those. That's icy bodies, so there's no point going there. Water geysers, but again, icy body there. Right, we'll dock here. Who runs this? Oh fucking hell, this one's run by the Nameless. Oh well, we'll dock here anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure it said that this system is an anarchy system. Let's just double check that. Yeah, lawless. So, how the fuck am I... Oh, I've got to get a kill warrant scanner, haven't I? Have I got one fitted to this? No. Fuck yeah, I might as well surface scan this place. That should be enough. It might not be. Try one more just in case.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh, yes it was.
Surface scan complete.
How did this asteroid base end up here? It's not in any ring system or anything, it's just floating in the middle of nowhere. unless they're saying it's an irregular moon, in which case they no longer have the excuse we can't put Phobos or Deimos in the
We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome.
in Sol, because
Request approved.
all I have to do is render that,
2, 4.
but without the docking station inside. Or make it that they have put docking stations inside Phobos and Deimos. This place isn't going to sell kill warrant scanner, is it?
Landing gear deployed.
I'll see if I can sell any of my exploration data here anyway.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome, Commander.
Yes, all but the system I scanned, so that's another 500,000. Got nothing here, I don't think. No. Yeah, what have we got in the way of missions? Now obviously I don't want to do anything to improve my reputation with the Nameless, because that might make it more difficult to get the invitation from that last engineer. So I want to find someone who has a mission against the Nameless. Plenty of donation missions. I can easily get my reputation up around this system. Well, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do too much here. I'm not even seeing any missions where I have to go up against any of the Nameless pirates. Let's have a check on the chat and see if anyone has come up with any ideas of their own. Right, where did we get to? Detention session. Oh, that's back at Sagittarius A-Star. I mean, I might actually have a look around there. I'm not that far from it, so you know, once I've finished getting the 4 engineers, I may go there and have a look. I haven't played Elite in at least 2 years. The scanner is new to me. It looks good. Yeah, it's okay when it works, but try scanning something that's orbiting a star that is about, or at least 100,000 light seconds away, and then watch it fuck up. And yeah, the recentering is a pain. It's a serious fucking pain in the arse. Certainly looks more in depth. It's a novelty to begin with, and it's better than traipsing all around the system to find out what's what. Doesn't take long to tire of it. Yeah, the thing is, with that current glitch, you are still having to traipse all around the system if you want to scan the whole thing. So, yeah. Scan the NPCs leaving the station, use the wake scanner to chase them. Does that actually work against NPCs though? Because with all the systems being, you know, it's always random as to who's in them. I mean, obviously it works with PvP, and I've always been under the assumption that it's just a PvP thing. You know, with NPCs, they could be almost anywhere, so I'd never really bother with it. The only time I've used weight scanners is obviously if I'm, you know, trying to get data mined weight exceptions, but actually using it for the Yes, it works well. That might be worth doing. Well, let's have a look and see what they sell here anyway. Let's have a look at their shipyard. I bet they got fuck all. Hell. I'll tell you what, the Colonia space is certainly better stocked than it was last time I was out here. You were not going to be buying an Anaconda anywhere when I was here last. I mean, that was what, 2 years ago? It may even be longer than that. Type 10. They've even got the Crite here. Both of them. Fed gunship and Alliance. How the fuck did they get those? They got all of the Fed dropships, yeah, and all three of the Alliance ships. But this is an independent system. Okay. Right, anyway, let's have a look at outfitting then, see what they've got. Right, utility mounts. What do they have? What a surprise. They have neither a kill warrant scanner or a wake scanner. Well, I think I know where to go to get them. And that is, see, I've got to try and remember the name of the fucking system now. Where's Colonia? Down here. It is, I think it's, no, it's not that one, it's Kajira. Yeah. Toilergas Junkyard. There's a hell of a lot of stuff in there. Did I map that water world? Yes, I did. But I think that is where I need to go because they have a lot of stuff there. What is the time? 9:25. Well, I've got to bring this to an end pretty soon. In fact, I think that's as good a place to end this as ever. It's been a couple of hours. So, yeah, it's, where are we? Favourite bounty hunting technique. Well, most of the time if I'm doing bounty hunting, they tend to just stay in the one system. They never run off. I think it's largely because I don't give them a chance. If I'm bounty hunting, I'm usually either doing it in this cutter, because the other cutter isn't really designed for it, or it's not, you know, outfitted for it, and or I'm in the Corvette, which is not going to take long to take out anyone. Colonia looks fun. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad here, and it's certainly a lot better than it was last time I was out here. Last time there wasn't, you know, there was next to fuck all here. I think the best ship you could get out here was something like Cobra Mark III. And now they've got Anaconda, well, you've seen, Anacondas Type 10s. Yeah. Can't think of a better company to have while farming Imperial shielding. Farming high grade signal sources, yeah, that's always a real, you know, real fun. Thankfully I've already got 100 of them, so I don't need to bother with that anymore. So, right, well there you go. So that is, yeah, that is Elite Dangerous then. So I managed to get one of the engineers, Mr. Ultra Creepy, and yeah, so I've got the grade 5 weight reduction to life support bookmarked, so when I get back to the populated zone I'll be putting that on all but one of my ships. One of them has the reinforced life support, so I can't do it on that. But the last one then is old Mel Brandon. The reason I want him is because he does, which either grade 4, it may even be as high as grade 5, shield cell bank modding. And that, I think, would be extremely handy. But I've first of all got to figure out how to get the invite from him. So obviously what I'll do, because I can't guarantee it will be during a live stream or anything like that, so once I've figured it out and I know I'm on my way to doing it, I'll do another video and show how to get that done. So that is it then. That brings this one to an end, and yeah, see you next Tuesday.